One thing I really didn't have on my bingo card is CBR going full fake news this morning about One Piece. Now, this is really odd because One Piece has literally all the representation they could ever want. I mean, this is a Netflix show with weird race swaps with the transgender character that we know about. So you think they'd be celebrating it and celebrating their diversity, but the SJWs are never satisfied with what they are presented with. It always has to be a step further. They always have to cancel somebody for not being as virtuous as they are. And we're seeing this with CBR this morning. This is the weirdest article. I can't believe it. Let's get into the news, my friends. All right. One Piece, why Usopp's African origin is so problematic. Oh no, chat. We've got the P word going on right here. So they're showing the character from One Piece, who is very clearly just an animated caricature, just a random thing. All these characters have extremely long noses, which, doesn't necessarily, I guess, reflect any race. Oh gosh, we don't want to get into that, do we? But gosh, I mean, it's clearly just a cartoon and it's clearly just animation. And so they're trying to make something where there's nothing. You get further into the article because this guy rambles too, because this is like the typical SJW problematic piece. It's a complete long rambling, which is ridiculous. You don't need to spend this much setup to talk about this one character, you'd think. Witty and pithiness is never something that is an SJW characteristic. They always do this. But here we go. We get into this. When One Piece fans contrast this moment with Usopp's appearance, things start to become problematic. Many readers quickly drew attention to Usopp's large lips. Not large lips. Pointing out that this style of large, exaggerated lips was a common racist trope. So this Japanese comic, let me get this straight, that was drawn over the last 20 years is racist because a character who doesn't have dark skin has large lips. Oh my God, they're trying so hard to be outraged all the time. It's ridiculous at this point. This trope has been used to mock and dehumanize black people for many years, and it's still used today. This coupled with the large nose. Now, the trope of the large nose is more of a wide nose. It's not like a Pinocchio nose here. I don't know. Oh, gosh. I mean, he's literally making stuff up. That's what's happening here as we react to this. Oh, my gosh. Before I get too far, guys, about 60% of people are not subscribed to our channel who watch this. Please hit that like and subscribe button real quick so I can have you guys back here and have some fun with you that I guess we're not allowed to have according to this CBR article. Made many people uncomfortable, made Usopp look worryingly close to a blackface caricature, an abhorrent trope that has also been used to insult and dehumanize black people throughout history. Just because you say it repeatedly doesn't mean it has anything to do with that. But he also goes on to say that Oda, the mangaka, said that the characters, quote, from Africa. Now, he mentioned that other characters are from maybe like analogs of Brazil, and these are analogs. They're not direct, right? Because this is not a real world, this One Piece world. And so he gets mad about this too, because he says that Africa is not a country, while like Brazil is a country. Why did they name Brazil as a country when they name it's like that makes it even more racist because it puts a blanket on Africa. And it doesn't make any sense. So it is just a guy who kind of made a character. The character has some traits. He probably would be African in nature. Not a big deal. And of course, Netflix took his characterizations and ran with it and made the character black, even though the character does not have dark skin tone in the manga or in the anime. And they did that, and they made the character really good, and there's no problem with it at the end of the day. So it's ridiculous. They try so hard to force their little narratives on everybody out there. They try to force the fact that they're angry at the world because honestly, I think these guys have their own internalized racism where they see everything as like this like pointy finger sort of caricature culture. But that's just kind of how they see black people at the end of the day. It's not how you do. And so they want to project that on everybody else. That's what the SJWs do, always project. Really funny to watch this morning as One Piece is trying to be canceled because they got nothing else in the news. And CBR, we know what happened this weekend. They're deleting comic book news because people get referenced, like this channel right here, that are not allowed to be referenced in comic book news. It's the fake news. They're liars. They're SJWs. The woke going broke. Leave a comment with what you think, my friends. Hit the like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.